Hey guys, it's your coach Tex, and today I'm going to give you my 2 cents on some things that have been revealed about the Dynasty mode in College Football 25. We know that there are 3 main archetypes that you can choose from when you create a coach to start your Dynasty. Motivator, to gain XP for your players over the course of their time in your program. Tactician, to give you immediate increases in player ratings. And Recruiter, which obviously gives you a boost and bonuses in your recruiting abilities. Until we're able to spend some time testing out the effectiveness of each one, it's tough to say which one is best to choose. For me, the clear choice was Recruiter, but after watching Not the Expert's video of his hands-on Dynasty gameplay, I'm no longer sold on that. But before I dive into the blueprint that I will use for my first Dynasty, let's back up to creating your coach for just a little bit and get an idea of a goal we'll be trying to reach. When you create your coach, you're going to pick your offensive and defensive playbooks, which really only affects what the game is going to tell you your team needs are. If you choose a 4-3 defense, you'll need more D linemen, less DBs than if you choose a 3-3-5 defense. You'll also be able to choose a recruiting pipeline. And this is the first choice that we come to where I really want to do some experimenting. If you choose the same pipeline as a school that you're going to, your boost will stack. But maybe it would be more beneficial to have a pipeline that's different than the school you go to broaden your recruiting reach. We'll have to try both ways and see which is better. Now, when it comes to the skill trees within the different coaching archetypes, there's a lot going on. While the base 3 archetypes can be bought and unlocked, some archetypes require you to win a certain number of bowl games, spend a certain amount of skill points, and sometimes in a specific skill tree. And let me rattle off those real quick. For CEO, you'll get an additional XP for winning bowl games or national titles. You'll need to win 2 national titles and spend 100 skill points in any tree before you can unlock CEO. Program Builder will give you bonus XP when a school grade or prestige increases, and you'll need to win 5 playoff games and spend 75 skill points in any skill tree. Talent Developer will give you bonus XP when a player maxes out his skill group, and you'll need 2 players drafted in the first round and 25 skill points used in the Motivator and Recruiter skill tree. Motivator will give you XP whenever a player levels up. Architect will give you yearly XP for records held by a player you coached. You'll need to win 4 rivalry games and spend 25 skill points in Motivator and Tactician skill trees. Tactician will give you extra XP for each win. Strategist gives you bonus XP for each prospect visiting for a win. And you'll need to win 4 bowl games and spend 25 skill points in Tactician and Recruiter skill trees. Recruiter will give you extra XP for signing a recruit. To unlock Elite Recruiter, you'll need 2 top 5 recruiting classes and spend 50 skill points in recruiting. Now, in each of these skill trees, there's going to be bonuses, there's going to be things that you can level up, there's going to be things that help your gameplay. And until we're able to fully dive in and see every detail, it's going to be hard to say which one's more important and which one's going to give you the best boost. But there's no doubt that your coach is going to be customized to you and your playstyle and what you like to do in Dynasty. Once you get into your Dynasty, you'll be able to set up your recruiting board, and you'll see how many hours you'll be able to use each week for recruiting. Small programs might have 400 hours, while the larger schools with better funding and resources might have over 1,000. I like this setup. It's a way for the game to simulate the challenges that small schools face in real life when they're trying to go up against the blue blood programs and recruiting. In Not the Expert's video, he gave us a look at recruiting from the perspective of one of the smallest, newest schools in College Football 25, Kennesaw State. And while he was pursuing recruits with less hours to use than the major college programs, he was still able to sign 1 5-star recruit who was the number 2 quarterback in the nation, and 4 4-star recruits to go along with 9 3-stars. Now, while he spent some of his coaching skill points specifically in recruiting QBs and offensive linemen, he was still able to sign a 4-star wide receiver, a 4-star free safety, and a 4-star running back. And that is seriously causing me to reconsider how valuable the recruiting archetype actually is. If I'm able to consistently recruit 4-star players from positions that I have 0 skill points in, then boosting my players' abilities during the season and having them have bigger gains during the offseason development, that feels like the way to go, especially if I can get solid assistant coaches that have some recruiting skill. I don't know if I'll be spending many points there. The one thing that is still tugging me back towards recruiting is that I don't know everything about it yet. There are hundreds of abilities for your coach spread across all the skill trees, and maybe there's something in recruiting that's worth the investment. Not to mention there's unknown benefits in the talent developer skill tree that I haven't seen, and that requires you to spend 25 points in recruiting before you can even unlock it. So maybe recruiting is going to be easy this year. Maybe if you're able to invest more in your player development and boost your players' ratings, you'll win more games, which will also help you recruit better. So maybe tactician, motivator, maybe those are good places to start. But I wonder what your total points you're going to be able to earn are for your head coach. Maybe they've said that and I just missed it. If you know it, put it in the comments, let me know, because if I know exactly how many points I have to use and spread across, it'll help me game plan a lot better and try to provide you guys with a template for one of the most well-rounded coaches that you can be. But that's just my 2 cents on Dynasty, without having any hands-on gameplay, without knowing any behind-the-scenes details. That's just me. So you guys be good, treat other people the way you want to be treated, put on a smile, and I'll see y'all next time.